Thanks, guys. Um,
I just wanted to see how long it would go.
Yeah, I was just gonna do nothing.
well,
I was like,
Oh.
let's see how who breaks first.
okay. Well,
Yeah, I
uh,
was about to break on a laugh.
all right. Welcome to the first episode. This is Simply Southern Bias. I'm your co-host Coleman. These two other dweebs you heard will introduce themselves when they feel like it. This is our first episode. We're just gonna kind of go into an introduction. No real topic for today. So, see who wants to go next.
Ooh, I want to go next. My name is Drake. I'm the other co-host, and I'm gonna be the one who says nothing the whole time.
Thank you. All right, that's all we'll hear from him.
All right, and you got Caden here as well, joining these other two guys for just some simple Southern bias.
All right. So, for those of you who don't know, which is everybody, because this is the first episode, uh, what I normally do,
Shocker.
besides what?
I was just saying it was a shocker. It said no one's listening. I said shocker.
All right. Yeah.
Keep it real.
If you're not gonna add anything productive to the conversation, then you can shut up. Uh, what I do besides this podcast, and this may only be for one
Not much.
episode, is a software engineer. So that's what I do. Haven't been doing it for long, but that's my main job.
It probably makes more money than you. So, haha, joke's on you.
All right, Caden, what do you do?
Wow, coming in hard.
I am a quality engineer.
Okay, so I'm still kind of confused on what you do. Um,
Uh,
what is what do you do?
in so the quality engineer is internal processes. We make sure that our internal systems do not get disrupted, or if there is problems, we're the ones who have to figure out what's wrong and basically backtrack our processes and say, oh, okay, why did we fail? Where's our root cause and corrective action in order to solve the problem that we created and to keep our customers happy, pretty much.
So like if something goes wrong with the product,
Yeah, but yeah, we
like
like capture product
after
issues.
it's sent into like to the customer for like in production.
I mean, you don't want that to happen. We try and catch that stuff before it goes out the door. Usually through designing failure mode analysis um, programs and like documents. But there are still things that can happen because we have humans in the process, so
Right.
we are just going to naturally have things that come off wrong.
Because humans are stupid. Got it.
That's not what I said, but
No, it is.
Well,
I mean,
hang on, speaking of humans being stupid, I would be the last guy in this who does not have a degree or is not an engineer. Good old American truck driver. All I do. Nothing fancy about it. I don't think I need to describe it because it's pretty self-explanatory. There's a lot of dumb humans in my field. Deal with them every day. It makes me want
yeah.
to not be in the working industry, but gotta do what you gotta do.
Well, just because you don't have a degree doesn't mean you're stupid. But if you have a job that doesn't require a degree, you're gonna work with stupid people. More so than if you had a different job.
You can say that, but both of you have degrees, both of you are engineers, and both of you also work with stupid people. You just
Yeah.
happen to get compensated more appropriately for doing so.
You, yeah, but their level of stupid is different. Like,
Their level of stupid is likely not going to cause somebody to die.
no. We also don't work on
It's
on critical system. Well, I don't work on like critical systems that operate and can determine life or death. And so, none of my coworkers can do that.
well, I try, to who actually drives normally and doesn't kill the people who do really dumb stuff like cut off a 18-wheeler hauling 70,000 pounds of heavy metal.
Look, they don't know what's in the truck bed. It could be feathers. Okay? They might be all right.
As somebody who's been here for a while, I'm gonna say that we've never carried a load of feathers.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Might I'm sure it's possible, but
I mean, what about the companies that deliver mattresses and pillows?
yeah, have you ever lifted a mattress? Do you really think a mattress
Oh
is
yeah, no,
light
it's
as a
heavy. It'll
feather?
still kill you.
No.
I'm not saying it won't.
It might soften the blow, but
It's a little
Or
more
it may make it
smothering.
worse because it's all flammable and it just goes up in flames.
Mm, that's the spirit.
is it flammable? Would you need
A
a hazmat
mattress?
to carry a mattress?
No, I didn't say it's flammable in the sense of it's hazmat material, but I'm pretty sure you can light a blanket and some. I don't know about memory foam actually. Memory foam might not be that flammable. I've never tried it, but
I mean, I think cooling gel is probably flammable.
yeah, probably. All right. So
Well, someone can ask Google.
after that tangent, we're not really gonna have a topic for this one. We're just kind of going on just like this general discussion. But we will either pick topics for following episodes, those being any topic in any type of category, whatever we feel we want to talk about, or if there's any suggestions for topics, we'll take those into considerations, but no promises. Um, not gonna call anybody stupid, but not gonna take every
Anymore.
anymore. Yeah, we'll stop that now. Um, so
I question you too.
Okay, we won't call an audience member stupid. People
directly.
in the real world are still stupid. I will die on this hill.
No, I agree there. Yeah, like 90% of the population is stupid.
Well, they have that age-old saying, if you judge a fish on how well it can climb a tree, then it's always going to be stupid. So,
Is
I've
that
mm,
n-
age old? Because
I've
I have
never
never
heard
heard that.
that.
what? You've never heard that not once or seen it? It's actually
I
a
thought you were gonna
drawing,
go
like a
the
cartoon drawing.
I
I thought you were gonna go the traditional route, so you can't judge a book by its cover, but instead you went with a fish climbing a tree.
I
No,
can't
that's
even
the
I don't even
like build-up
believe you when you
analogy.
said it was age old because you didn't even sound confident when you said it.
I had to think through it, but that's pretty close to what it says, or it's exactly.
How about the other one? Um, who I don't know who said it. Maybe it was Albert Einstein. But
Karl Marx.
Name
two
dropping, huh?
things are infinite: the universe and human stupidity. It goes something like that. You know what? I'm gonna look it up just so I'm not wrong, because I will get corrected.
Yeah, someone
Infinite.
slap him in the comments.
Stupidity is infinite.
No,
So
human
there's an
stupidity.
endless.
I mean,
So
have you
there's an endless
seen the
amount.
South?
Yeah, or like it knows no
Okay, and I've
bounds.
never been to the South actually.
Oh, shut
That's
up. It's
our podcast is completely ironically named.
yeah, right, right. I mean,
Yeah,
We
just look at
actually
people.
all live in Canada.
I'm from
Any.
Canada.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Um, sound like
Dude,
a
I
bunch of
drink maple
liars
syrup for
too.
breakfast. If I go to the hospital, it's an IV of maple syrup. It ain't saline.
I
Oh,
was gonna say I would
Ryan.
like to be Australian, but I can't because I don't have the accent. But I was just going off the Vegemite.
That's literally more southern than South North America. South United States.
Again,
South of
not an
north of
engineer.
the middles.
What?
Not an engineer. Lesser
Uh,
qualified, lesser intelligence.
No, what did Caden say?
Who knows?
Jesus Christ. Okay, the
I think you
quote
haven't listened to him.
the quote is only two things are infinite: the universe and human stupidity, and I'm not sure about the former. So, saying stupidity is probably greater in quantity than the universe. And that's Albert
So
Einstein. He's
stupidity
a
can
smart
take
man.
over the universe.
No, it's
It's like
not what
the
that means.
other age-old
Uh,
saying is a thousand lions can beat the sun.
I've never
what?
heard that one either.
Just number surpasses power.
But the lines would just be obliterated. But
Okay, you can't think of it like that. You have to think like a stupid American.
okay.
So
There's
when
1,000 lions versus one sun.
there's been
Therefore,
two
1,000 is gonna win.
First off,
age-old
how are they gonna get there
sayings.
anyways?
Hold on. Hold on. There's been two
No, you hold on.
there's been two quotes here saying an age-old saying which the other two people haven't heard of, meaning your definition of age old is so old that somehow you're the only one who's ever fucking heard it, or it's something you just come up with.
No, it's like legit.
Like, I'm gonna say that neither of them sound very realistic, but I'm still saying 1,000 lions beat the sun is more realistic than a fish climbing a tree.
It's not about if it's realistic sounding. Both of them were based on, well, okay, no, the first one was about
Abs-
stupidity, so it's okay if it's stupid.
What did I say about a
Yours
fish?
was based on, I don't know,
See,
but
his is not real. He doesn't even know what he said anymore.
1,000 is not even a large
Run, it's
number.
right here. It
Okay, make it
says
1,000,000. It doesn't matter. The point is the lions are gonna beat the sun because they outnumber it. There's only one sun, so you could say 2 lions. It doesn't matter. It's still outnumbered.
Mm, n- but there's plenty of examples of where something that's outnumbered still wins.
I
So
bet you can't name one time.
300?
Troy War? Mm-mm. It's fake. It's a movie.
hey,
Bullshit.
how about this? It says everybody's a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. You want to guess who said it?
Okay, hold on.
Dave Ramsey.
When you said it correctly,
Oh,
it
who
was
said it?
it was familiar. No, I don't know who said it. I'm just saying
It's
I've
your
heard
little guy that
I've
you just
heard
said
Teddy
that you
Bridgewater.
name dropped. No,
Albert
they
Einstein?
often credited to Albert.
Yeah, he's a smart guy. Says some stupid shit.
I think that's an understatement.
You think Einstein says dumb stuff?
I think we say dumb stuff. I
Everyone
don't think he
says
says
dumb
dumb stuff.
You
stuff.
think?
You think? No, I don't actually.
Well, I mean, you said it. The thought crossed your mind, which means you thought it.
Who's it thought?
You are.
Jesus Christ.
Thought.
I'm sorry for anyone who's still listening after the first 10 minutes of this.
I would have given up after the first 30 seconds when one of your members said he wasn't talking.
Yeah, that guy.
Well,
That guy.
what are you listening to, honey? Oh, it's this new podcast. Yeah, it's these three guys who sit there and talk about random things. Well, it's actually just two of them. The other guy just sits there and we don't know what he's doing because we don't see him.
You're right. You're not seeing anything. You're only listening.
Right, for
Don't
now.
worry, Big Brother sees all.
For
Gotta
now.
love the NSA.
We're all sitting in front of our computers and they're listening and watching.
How do you know I'm not behind it?
Got him.
You ever heard of a rear-facing camera, Coleman?
Yeah, I installed my TV backwards. Can't
Well, that's
catch
just
me,
silly.
FBI.
I don't know. We've
Put
already
tape on
mentioned
my
it a little
TV
too
so the
much.
FBI can't see me.
No, they got your phone, they got your cars now. Oh, cars. Speaking of, Caden mentioned you have a Juke. You got rid of the Jeep?
What? Jeep.
Jeep. He hasn't
Where
had a
you
Jeep
been?
in forever.
What was it? Mini Cooper.
Well, I haven't got rid of it technically. It's still in the driveway.
But okay. So you just bought a Juke?
Let me give a PSA to anybody who's still listening. Don't buy a Mini Cooper.
Ever.
See it? That's the end of my TED Talk.
Okay.
I don't need to give a reason. Just listen.
Okay. Okay, great. But that didn't answer my question.
Yes, I have a Juke, which is my second.
So you're planning on selling? Are you in the process of selling the Cooper?
That depends, Coleman. How much would you like to give me for a broken race car?
Race
None.
car is a strong statement.
You can pay me
You
to
could
take it.
autocross it.
No, pay me. I'll take it from you.
2,000 and it's yours.
2,000?
Yeah, you pay me.
How much do you think I could sell it for after that? Could I make some profit?
No.
Probably 500.
That's something.
What?
It's
First
not
off, it has
profit,
to
but
make it It has to make it where he lives. It ain't
I
gonna
took
make it
it to
that
work
far.
today. It makes it fine.
What? Why would you do that?
Because Jim took my Juke
What? Where's his Rav4?
in the driveway.
What's wrong with it?
We have nothing. We have like 5 cars right now.
Why? I thought he only had the Rav4. Your mom has probably a van still, and then you
No,
had.
he's got the Rav and he's got the little Scion.
He still has the Scion.
That thing's never going anywhere, dude.
Why didn't he
I
take
mean, it'll
that?
go to work in it, but I asked him to drive the Juke.
Why? Oh, just like to test it out to see how he liked it.
I don't care if he likes it. I wanted him to test it to see if he noticed anything wrong with it, like if anything
Oh,
sounded
okay.
off that
Like
I
a
was missing.
second opinion after you've
Yeah.
purchased the vehicle. Yeah, that's a good idea.
7-day test trial.
Oh, okay. Oh, so this is like you've recently done this.
I know.
I got it Monday,
Okay. Is it the
so
same
like
color as your last
tomorrow
one?
is day 7. It's all black.
Oh, okay.
It's got some red accents, so
Is it n nicer than the one you had?
yes.
Just by a lot.
Like upgraded or just like 'cause it's newer?
Both.
Oh, nice.
The one I had was the young hot mom version, and the one I got is the young douchebag race car guy.
Oh, okay.
Aiden's gonna call me out for because I keep using this term race car, but it is a race car.
It's not a race
Mm.
car. You just called the Mini Cooper a race car. That's not. No.
I said it. You could autocross it. That makes it a race car.
No.
Your definition of race cars is
It's
a little
very
different than
loose.
mine.
And loose lips sink ships.
What kind
Is
of
this your
workplace
age-old
are you
saying that
at?
we haven't heard?
It is. Have you never heard that?
No.
Caden, have
Yeah,
you
that's
heard
something
that?
Doesn't
your
sound
mom.
like
That's
what
not.
it's supposed to sound like.
I've heard it, but that's something your mom would say.
Well, at least mine is actually age old.
All of ours are age old.
Right, we're defining age differently, okay?
Okay,
In
well
your
I'll
life.
confess. Mine's made up.
They're
It's not an
lying.
age-old saying. It's a Reddit thread.
Oh, okay. Well, at least
So basically, it's just
you
a bunch of
sounded
internet
confident
warriors.
when you said it. Caden,
So all the
Exactly.
internet. Okay.
when he said his, you're like, no, he's lying, and he knows he's lying, and he's not even buying it himself.
No, it was real. I looked it up and I
Exactly,
proved
but
it.
you're
Mhm. Mhm.
oh, words.
It's hard to sound genuine when you're talking about a fish climbing a tree.
I mean, I guess, yeah. Okay, I'll give him that.
It's the only time I'll defend you, Caden.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
What car do you have
Mm,
now, Caden, right? Because you don't have the truck anymore.
No, I have the 2019 Honda Civic
Honda Civic, that's right.
in LX.
What's the
Yeah, that
license plate?
pictures were nice. What's the license plate number? Is that
What's the
What?
VIN?
what's the what's the
What are you
VIN
trying to
number?
do?
Where's it
Go.
located? Can I come drive it?
No.
You want to come to my house and wash mine for me?
No.
I washed it, but it needs a detail.
Which one?
Dude, that's why you need to
Probably
tell
all 6 of them.
your buddies to. Yeah, I paid your cousins to clean mine.
So you're telling me to get in my car, drive 7 hours north, and pay them to detail it just so I can drive 7 hours back and have the detail be for no good because I drove 7 hours?
I didn't say it was a good idea,
It might be a
but
good
it's an
deal.
option. Well,
Hey, it's
you would.
family. It's always a good deal. Because I
You,
wouldn't pay them like
I was
Caden
about to
did. I
say
would
I
take them
had to
to
pay.
lunch.
Did they
And they
do
would
a
probably
good
end up paying for the lunch.
Did they do a good job, Kate?
Oh, dude, it was immaculate. They
Oh,
freaking
really?
killed it.
Because
Oh my god, it was amazing.
okay, well, Drake, I might need their information because last time I took the Ford to a car wash, like I went to the one, went to one
Mr.
of the
Bubbles?
no, one of the ones that like you have the automatic one and then you pull up and then they have like the other workers that clean the inside and detail it. And I went there before and only once, and they did a really good job. And that was in the Sentra. And then the Ford really needed it, so I took it there. And I had put some firewood in the back, and it's not leather, and so there was like wood chips like stuck to the cloth everywhere. and I didn't even check it. Like they were like, "Oh, it's done. Okay, here you go." And I tipped the guy like $10 because that's what I did last time. And I just get in and drive off. And I get home
Yeah.
Whoa,
and
whoa,
I
whoa, whoa, whoa.
open the back and they didn't even touch it. The wood chips are everywhere.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You said tip them $10 like I did before, so you've had this done twice now?
I've gone there twice, is what I'm saying. It
Was
was
it good the first time?
yeah, no, first time it was great. I said that, I think.
I don't know. I can't listen.
But yeah, no, first time I went there it was really good. The inside of the car was great. And this time it was awful. I'm never going back. And so I went to Walmart, bought all the stuff to like do it myself. We have a shop vac and I bought like nice soap and a sponge and stuff. I still haven't done it, but I bought the stuff
Man,
to
a
do
You
it.
little
miss
DIY.
miss all the shots that you never take.
Yeah,
You're shooting
but
50% at this place and you're already giving up.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not doing that again. They didn't do they
How much
I
did it
paid
cost?
extra. I don't know. It was like 20 something dollars to get like the highest version through the automatic thing and then like an extra $12 maybe for them to clean the inside. Maybe, I don't remember. It wasn't much, but it was more than
So you paid
20
$22
bucks.
for nothing to be done,
I paid more
plus
than
an extra
20
10 for
after
a
the
tip. So you
yeah.
paid $32.
No, no, no. After it was all said and done, I paid probably 40 to $50.
For what? You just gave me 22 as your number.
No, I said like 25 for the automatic and then 12 for the interior cleaning. That's
So I can't
automatically
listen and I can't math.
automatically 25 is more than 22.
Why he dropped out of calculus, all right?
Did you drop out of
Well, I
calculus?
wish I dropped out. I did not drop out, Kate, and I failed out.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
There's a difference.
No, I thought you just dropped. Or you dropped because you were failing.
He
Me and
dropped
Tristan
halfway through the
dropped
year.
because I was failing.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry,
you're
Tristan,
talking
you're
about in
300
high
bucks.
school.
Well, I just said I don't have a degree, so obviously I did not go to college. So of
You
course it was in high
you
school.
started. You did go.
I actually started twice.
When'd you start again?
Like a year later.
Really? You were still living up here. When did this happen?
No, it was not when I was living there. It's when I moved here.
Then that was not a year later.
No, it's like 2, 3 years later.
Because you left your first semester when we still worked at Roosters. And
Yes,
you
because I
worked
wanted to work more.
yeah, and you didn't tell you didn't tell your mom. I'm not saying you had to, but like you still lived there and that was one of the wasn't that one of the like things like hey, if you're gonna be here after like high school, you need to go to college?
It was strongly encouraged because my sister went to college and she was doing well.
Oh, okay.
And my family is one of those that believes in college education or bust.
Well, mine is too, but I think well no, okay, my mom was. Like my mom was I'm pretty sure she's first generation college.
Teacher. So,
But she was very adamant like you have to get good grades so you can go to college and get a good job. And then after going through college, it worked out for me, but I think half of that was luck. A quarter of that was because I already worked in a place that had a position for the job I went to school for. Like a quarter of it was school helped me get this job. And looking back on it, I don't know if I would have gone. 'Cause like
Well, I'll tell you that I'm
$22,000
not jealous.
in debt.
That's nothing.
It's not a lot, no. It really isn't for a 4 year
Woman, I've
degree.
had 7 cars. I'm over your $22,000, and I got nothing out of it.
You got some enjoyment and a lot of headache.
yeah, so where's the part about that being cool again?
He never said it was.
So I don't think anybody mentioned that was cool. I
God.
was just letting him know that 20-ish thousand dollars in student loans was nothing because I've paid way more than that in car maintenance, much less car purchase.
Not even including the price of the car. Well, I also didn't go to like a very big school. Caden, you went to Georgia Tech. How's that working out?
Well, I don't want to be an engineer anymore, so I guess it's great.
Okay, hold on.
But is that the school's fault?
No, it's
No,
just what I want to do in my life right now is to
no, no,
not
no.
what?
You don't want to
What do
be
Is
a
it
you
that?
want to
quality
know?
engineer. You don't want to be a quality assurance engineer. That's what you mean, right?
Is it
Yeah,
that you don't want to engineer or that you don't want to work for the man?
well, I don't want to work for the man at all. That's a bunch of boohoo right there. It's all a joke.
Uh, it's, it's not that it's a.
Let him have his peace, Coleman. Look, he's been in the workforce for like a year now. He's had enough, okay?
Yeah,
I'm
what if
not
I
saying
want
it's.
to do my own thing?
I'm not saying it's invalid, and I agree. It
I don't know. You're kind
no.
of on the.
Hold on.
Mm,
I'm yes, I'm slightly biased because I'm not in your situation.
you're in the nice cushy
I'm
corporation.
in
I know.
a nice situation. Exactly. I get where you're coming from, and in a lot of cases, I agree. Now, that being said, you went to college for mechanical engineering to be a mechanical engineer. That's what you wanted to do, right? Like design products for
Yeah.
things. Not necessarily, and of course, you can go to college because you enjoy what you're going for, but in the end, you're going to be working for someone else, and automatically that makes it harder to enjoy what you want to do because you're not doing your own project. You're not like making the decision. Someone's making the decision for you and you're just doing the work. Now, that's still going to dampen it, but I think your two jobs you've had after the degree not being the mechanical engineer or the guy that goes behind and makes sure the mechanical engineers didn't mess up plays a big factor into that.
Probably. Or it could be. I don't know. It's just wasn't what I thought it was. But
Yeah, no,
granted,
I
when you
understand.
graduate in the middle of COVID, you don't really get a big option on what job you're gonna get. It's kind of just like, please hire me because COVID.
Uh,
Um,
yeah,
but now it's okay. It's just my resume is now tailored toward quality, so you're kind of stuck in a rut
right. You will.
until you get enough experience to jump out of the rut. And I don't feel like waiting that long because I have a passion for woodworking and I would rather do that. And I can still design and use my engineering skills and my woodworking. So I kind of satisfy all my check boxes.
Right, and that's good, but unfortunately, you're gonna have to stick it through until that equals what you're doing now.
Yeah, I know. Don't remind me.
But I don't. Yeah, you're getting experience, and it's not in the right area,
No.
but it's like it transfers. I mean, obviously you have the degree. That's like a it's basic, like requirement. Like you have the degree. Yes, you know some things. Mostly it shows that we can teach you, and then you have actual work experience over here. But it does transfer a little bit, but it only transfers once you have a lot of it. Like, oh yeah, I've been a quality assurance engineer for 1 year, but I want to be hired as a mechanical engineer because that's what my degree's in, and
Why do
then
you keep saying assurance?
is it, it's what it is.
It's just the quality engineer. You're getting too far into it because the quality assurance could be a different job entirely at a different
Okay,
place.
I'm saying quality assurance because that's what it is in software engineering. You have quality assurance people, like QAs that check the quality of your software and stuff. So that's just what I'm saying. I'm not, yeah, I might be, it's just quality engineer in your case. I'm meaning the same thing.
The point is that what you're doing may not be like what you want to do, but you're still job
Uh,
adjacent to where you want to be.
Right. Which might make it worse because in and I could see it making it worse because it's like I'm not doing what I want to do. Oh, but hey, next door in this office, that's what I want to do. In the same company in the same building.
This company doesn't really do any designing. Pretty much already done. There are people that do it, but it's the industry's so boring that I'm in.
No, but that's how it was with Kubota though, right?
You there if I would have stayed there and not moved because I'm trying to get a wife, a lot of the people around me were trying to go from quality engineers into R&D because they know the entire product and the product line, and so a lot of them get
Right,
drafted into the R&D department
right, because you
because
have
R&D guys love those guys because they have hands-on experience, and so they know exactly what to do or how to design products that actually make sense.
right, like, and that helps. And within company movement, that helps a lot. It's like, okay, no, you didn't do this previously, but you worked for the company, so you have some perspective from other aspects that will make you an asset on top of, hey, we know you're a good worker. Like, so with intercompany translation in your position, that's
Yeah.
beneficial. Not so much when you're looking like you did for anything. Like, I'm sure you probably didn't really even have an option in Florida to just transfer with Kubota.
No, it doesn't exist.
Right. So that didn't help you there. But in internally it does. So it's
Yeah,
just
that ship's already sailed.
yeah, situational. Um, but yeah, important thing you're trying. Does she know that that's your plan?
The woodworking?
No, making her your wife, your girlfriend.
Yes, we already know this. I literally purchased a
I can't
ring.
believe you didn't tell me that
I didn't
you were
know
gonna
you.
marry somebody, Caden.
I didn't know. Okay,
I thought I was still in the running.
that's not what I'm saying. I know
Remember I
that
went to
was your
college for a
goal.
year?
Obviously, y'all have discussed it in your relationship, like most people do. I'm saying the way you said it meant like it's coming soon, right? And you know that, like you told us that. I'm just saying, does she know how close it is? But then I didn't know you've
Uh,
purchased a ring. Does she know you've purchased a ring?
yeah, we went ring shopping together,
Okay,
and
okay.
because we wanted to do that together, just because it'd be fun.
It,
It's actually really helpful.
that's
But
that's what
I've
I did. Yeah, it was. I
already
couldn't have.
purchased it. She doesn't know any more details, and I'm not gonna say anything. But it's easier.
You should tell her. You should say more, and then I'll send her the link to this podcast afterwards.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm not
Since
doing that because she
she gave
wants
me
to
her
be
number for
surprised.
whatever reason.
So
Wait, so she knows you purchased?
yes, she know I purchased it, but I didn't tell her how long it was gonna take to make.
Okay, okay.
So
Oh,
that's
you
the
like
up in there.
custom purchased, like custom ordered it.
I mean, she had a bunch of family diamonds. They were all small, but
What?
we were able to
I don't
use.
think it matters the size of them. You got family diamonds. That's kind of a big deal, man.
I mean, yeah, we put them. Every single one of them that she had, we used in the ring, so it's kind of cool. I mean, it's like
That was
you know,
not smart. You lose that ring, you're screwed.
yeah, that's why you get insurance. So
Yeah.
I
you get
don't think
insurance on those
he
things.
makes up for priceless family heirlooms.
They're
Are they?
not that. They're not like sixth generation diamonds. It's just they're just diamonds that
My
the
great
family
great
had.
Well, I'm
grandmother
sorry,
smothered
sir,
it
the
up
way
her
you
vagina.
said it. Oh,
Oh, God, someone edit that out. Oh my God.
No,
I'm
Drake,
not
you've
even
watched.
editing. I'm gonna
Yeah.
cut that out.
Drake, you've watched Peaky Blinders.
Don't bring me into this.
You've watched Peaky
I
Blinders. You
want
saw
nothing
the
to do
part
with this.
where
Oh,
these Russians, in
I
order to
closed my
keep
eyes.
their family heirlooms, smuggled them in their body.
I skipped that part.
Anyway, they're not priceless.
It's not like
They
no, not like that.
Here's the
It's
value of
not
them.
like
I'm gonna put them on the ring.
yeah, it's not like oh my gosh, Grandpappy the second bought this for Granny Gran, and this is the last thing they had, before they came to America on the non-sinkable Titanic or
Mayflower?
something like that.
That's how I was thinking Mayflower, but
What kind of names are those?
It's Mayflower.
Granny Gramps. He
Granny
she.
Gran
If
Gran?
anybody calls them their grandma and grandpa that, they're like, you're weird. Sorry. That's just a little out there.
That's the example you used.
I know,
Anybody
because
who
it was
talks to their
outlandish.
grandparents are weird.
What?
You were supposed to keep talking, so you didn't hear it.
Yeah, we all heard it.
Okay, you're not gonna be able to hide all your comments in the background, okay, Drake?
I can, I just need to speak quieter. Use time better. Ooh, we got a freaking mouse in here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you've purchased it. So did you get a
Mm-hmm.
deal? Like, is it cheaper to use your own? Obviously, it's cheaper to use your own diamonds, but
Yeah.
was it surprisingly cheap? Do you just say, "Here's the diamonds, here's the style we want." That's it?
If she
Or
doesn't know the price, do you really want to put this out there?
I'm not asking for the price. I'm just
Then
saying,
you're asking
like, did
about
you did you
the...
look at
Well, the
equivalent
thing is,
did you look at equivalent rings to pre-purchase? To purchase outright?
uh, I didn't really look at the prices of the other rings. We just kind of looked at styles. We were just more
Oh,
focused on
Oh.
her
baller
understanding
over
the
here doesn't
style
have
she
to look at
liked
the price tag.
because we already knew that we were going to make a custom ring, so we weren't bothered by looking at what they
Oh.
already had. We were just trying to see what do you want to do with your ring so we can get design ideas.
Right. I'm guessing you had like a list of like, "Hey, here's all the style she likes," and you picked it, or did she pick the final design?
No, the jeweler sent me the final mock-up, and I shared it with a couple, like her close friend and some of her family members, and just said like, "Here's the final mock-up. Like, y'all, what do y'all think?" Just like to run it by them, but we went ahead with it. It just basically had everything she wanted already. We chose rose gold because it looks really good, and it's not as popular as white gold right now. That's actually the most popular, and we
I
not
just
we don't really
don't.
care about being mainstream.
On some
So
people, I like rose gold and
it
some
looked really
style
good.
rings, but for the most part, I don't like it.
It looked really good on her, and we got a double halo because her hands are actually about as big as mine, and so she wants a double halo. We got a double halo, and we have a center stone. So, and it's pretty. She doesn't want it very tall, so it's not that tall. It's pretty much everything she asked for. So
Okay, so I'm just assuming double halo means two circles around the center stone.
that's correct.
Okay.
Oh, this is a question that I was expecting me to ask, seeing as how I don't have a wife. But you've been ring shopping already.
Yeah, and I didn't ask, "Oh, I like this one. What about this one?" And then they sit there and say, "Well, this one has a double halo and this one has a triple Celtic knot." Like, that's not how ours went down.
Celtic knot. That'd
Uh,
be an insane
we
ring.
just walked in. We actually only went looking one time.
That's what we did.
It was not planned to purchase one. We just went in to look and to get her ring size. And then we walked over
What is
to,
it?
it's changed now, I don't know.
You say she got fat fingers? Y'all hear that? That's what I heard.
No, but after two kids, your fingers kind of grow.
That
Touche.
sounds like a way of saying fat fingers, but nicer.
No,
It
okay,
sounds like
whatever.
a married man who is scared to say the truth.
Her
So I
fingers
will
aren't
say it
fat.
for him.
They're bigger than they were, but they're not fat fingers.
Ooh.
She had very small fingers. Her ring size was like a
If
3 3/4.
okay, but if it got bigger than it used to be, doesn't that mean it's fat?
It
That's what
means
I'm getting at.
larger, but you can get larger without being fat.
So you would say people get larger, people don't get fat.
People get
Have you ever
larger,
seen the movie
and once they get
Holes?
larger to a certain point, they become fat. And then if they keep getting larger, they are now
Hmm.
fatter.
You mean like
Okay, well,
obese? Use our words here.
Right. So, okay, you could be underweight. You get larger, you don't become fat, you become a good weight, right?
I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
You could use the term they've gotten fatter, meaning they've gained weight, but even that's not correct unless all they gained was fat. If they gained the weight by gaining
What? Like
muscle, that's not getting
Paula Deen
fatter.
or something? Just freaking slopping the butter down?
If that's what you like to eat, I ain't judging anybody.
We are in the South. That is like part of the diet. It's just a stick of butter.
I mean, okay, if you eat the right butter and
I don't know that
limited
we had
quantities,
that in my
butter's not
house.
actually that bad for you.
But did you see what you said there? Limited quantities.
Yeah, right. Yeah, there's some people that eat a fried stick of butter. That's pretty bad. Like that's gonna
You
kill
had
you.
fried bacon?
Have I had fried bacon?
Yeah.
You mean just taking a piece of bacon and putting it in a deep fryer?
What?
That would be how you fry bacon, yeah.
Then yes, because that's what we did at Roosters.
Wait, what?
And pretty if you
Yeah,
cook
yeah.
bacon
Kate
in a
doesn't know about that life.
if you put bacon in a pan, which most mornings I cook bacon in a pan just because I'm cooking like 5 slices and that's it. It renders the fat out, and then you end up frying it in bacon fat automatically instead of just like cooking it. So pretty much all bacon I eat is fried bacon. Yeah, it's good. It doesn't really taste much different than cooking bacon in like the oven on a sheet tray.
Caden, why did you ask what size her ring was? Finger were?
I'm just seeing if he's a good hubby and still remembers those kind of
It
things.
was it was really small. It was like it wasn't below a 4, but it was
Oh my god.
4.25 or something. It was
Huh.
ridiculously tiny.
I think we got Ellie like a 5.5 or so.
But luckily, oh, anyway, yeah, we went in there to look, and then there was like we went to K, and they have a thing called like the Leo
Every
selection,
kiss begins with K.
and it's like every ring is unique. Like some of them are very similar, but no Leo ring is exactly the same. And they're like, oh
Oh,
yeah, all
that's
of these are
cool.
60% off. Like today's the last day of the sale. And we didn't even know there was a sale, so we're like, okay, yeah, we'll look. And then like we found one,
That's
and I
how
was
they
like,
get you to buy stuff.
it is, but we we looked, and she really liked one of them. So I was like, yeah, how much is it? And they told me, and then I was like, well, do y'all have like financing? Because I can't pay for that. And they were
This
like,
is before Coleman got his cushy job.
yeah. Uh,
Only $14,000, Coleman. You
it
don't have that in your pocket?
it wasn't that
What?
much.
My god.
The original price of the ring wasn't even half that. Um, but I ended
Again,
up
as the non-married guy in the friend group, I have no idea. You could tell me that your ring was 100,000, and I would believe you.
those exist. People do it, but they I because I signed up for a credit card, I also got an extra 10% off the purchase. So I got 70% off the ring. I got a really good deal. And then it's insured for life for the full price of the original price of the ring. So like if she loses it, we get paid the original price.
Mm.
So you're gonna commit fraud.
What?
I didn't
Whoa.
say that. I said if, not when.
Insurance fraud.
Nope, not admitting to it. If, not when.
There you go. Now you're sounding like Johnny Depp and Amber Heard.
Are you following that?
Not really.
I'm not
I just
either.
saw a
Who's
YouTube video
not
today
following that?
about it.
It's so ridiculous
Oh, we
that
already knew
it
that.
has to be this
Dude,
big of a thing.
this is a little TMI for the Queasies. Did you see the part where she literally took a dump on his bed?
I saw a
She's
caption
a freaking
saying
psycho.
she
But then
did
she
that.
blamed it on him,
How do you
right?
just
Or she blamed the dog. It's one of the
dude,
two.
I didn't
dude, no.
shit on it. You shit on it in your sleep, you weirdo.
There's a big difference between a dog poo and human poo. Like,
Have you ever seen a German Shepherd poop? Or
I
a
don't think
Saint
we're
Bernard?
talking about
Bernese?
size. Are you talking
I
about
am.
size, like visuals?
Yeah, yeah.
I think there's still a difference. Not a
Uh,
lot, but there's still a difference.
I don't know. I got some vet friends I can ask. I can see what they say.
No, because humans eat such awful crap that
No pun intended.
Unintended?
not yeah right not intended that and this is
Got him.
just speculation because I don't look at other people's crap, but not
You're missing out.
like human crap doesn't all look the same. Dog poop, that shit all looks the same because they all eat the same manufactured crap.
Maybe your poor dog does.
We feed them a lot of human food, actually.
It's not good for them.
Okay, so then the dog poops out human-looking poop.
No,
Based on the diet, it
not
is eating
no.
human food.
They get a lot.
You
I
just
didn't.
said that the poop changes
Okay,
depending on the diet.
okay.
If
Hold
you're
on,
feeding it
hold
human
on,
food,
hold on. All
For
right.
what?
I should have said we feed them human food often, not in large quantities. So 90% of their diet is still dog food.
I'm pretty sure that if you rewind the recording, you said
I know
our
what I
dog eats
said.
a lot of human
I
food.
know, and I just corrected myself. I said what I should have said is often, not a lot, because I don't mean it in quantity. I mean it in like how often they get a little bit of human food. But their ratio of dog food to human food is very large.
This was more fun to talk about hunters or wedding rings rather than dog poop.
Okay, yeah, we can get off that.
It's more
Anyway,
engaging than dog
anyway,
poop, but
I just kind of went silent. I just started to ignore you. So
so okay, back to the origin of that tangent was
what was
so she
that? I don't.
she blamed it on the dog, or she blamed it that he did it like in his sleep.
Oh, I didn't.
that's what I
We didn't
said. It
get
was
that
one of
far.
the two. I don't remember which one it was.
Okay,
She blamed him, he laughed it off. But if she blamed the dog, then again, he laughed it off. He said, she's a crazy psycho biatch. And she did it and then tried to make it look like it was his fault. The dog's fault. One of the two.
okay. I don't care enough
Point being,
to
she
fact
did it.
check this, but there was poop in the bed and he didn't do it,
Allegedly.
allegedly. But if he did it and he didn't bring it up, then why would she have to try to blame it on something else? Or is it like I don't know the background. Like did he wake up and see it and say, "Did you shit in the bed?" Or did he wake up and be like, "Oh my God, there's poop in the bed. What happened? Please explain this to me because I don't know how this could happen." Or was it that he immediately like accuse her of doing it?
You're asking me a
Eh,
lot of questions, and it's a lot of information that none
All
of
right,
us have.
it's not
I
important.
don't want to look it up.
Okay, I don't
I didn't
either.
want.
So it's gonna go
I
unanswered.
didn't. I didn't want to lose brain cells, so I just didn't look into it.
All right, yeah, I
But I
didn't
have some
either.
to lose some.
Have some, you lose some.
All right. We should probably get back on a topic that's not poop.
Yeah, like ending this bad boy.
Okay, we can do that.
Oh, does little baby have to go to bed?
Frick yeah, man. Someone's got to go hold up all the welfare children.
Okay, well, actually, this is a good time because apparently my son is awake.
See?
So, go make a bottle and try to get him back to
Speaking of
sleep.
welfare children.
Not a welfare child.
Nah, he's a cushy child.
He is. His sister had it rough for like her first 2 years. No,
Only
she
two,
didn't.
she'll be fine.
No, because we lived in
Alright.
the basement and didn't have
Alright,
to
good
pay
place to
for
end it right
anything.
there.
Yep.
Basement dwellers.
All right. Well, if you're still here, thanks for listening. If you have any suggestions for topics, please leave some comments and let us know. And catch us on the next episode.